You talk about window of opportunity, and that gets me to my last question, that your term will eventually end. You might be able to take this window of opportunity, or you might not be, right? You're deepening ties with India, you're uniting Europe way more than ever. You have led France through uncertain times. You've been the youngest president in French history. You've done it all. But even after all these achievements, this window of opportunity you might be able to achieve it or not. But that is not certain. But what is certain is your term will end, right? What scares you about the world right now after your term ends? What is going to be the most worryful thought for you? And what about the world gives you a lot of optimism after that your term ends?
Look, what provides me a lot of optimism is the fact that more and more people are well educated. I really believe we have to do much more again, because still you have 100 millions of inhabitants in this continent, in Africa, where we have to improve the level of education to allow them to have more opportunities. But it never existed to have such a world where so many billions of inhabitants have this level of education and training. And for me, this is a source of optimism, because it means that you have a lot of young people with brain and enthusiasm, and they will invent something better for sure. I mean, for the world, in terms of innovation, culture, and how to deal with climate change and biodiversity, So I see that as a unique opportunity, and to be cherished, because clearly this is something we delivered during the past few years and still to be improved. What scares me is the lack of, I would say, predictable and reliable framework in terms of defense and security. I think we entered during the past few years into uncharted territories. And the fact that Russia decided to launch this crazy war in Ukraine, having a permanent member of the Security Council of the UN with nuclear deterrence deciding to launch a war which is a 19th century war, meaning revising the border and trying to be in a sort of neo-colonial approach, is totally crazy, but triggered a series of reactions everywhere. And I think the fact that, yes, today a lot of big countries and big leaders seems not to see international order and the Charter of the UN as sort of our common code and common rules. And second, this race for more defense equipments, arms and ammunitions is something very worrying. And I think part of the work I have to deliver in the 15 months to come is obviously to make France credible in this race. But on the other side as well, to start engaging with a lot of countries to build a new framework in order to limit your capacity to have a misuse, an inappropriate use of this arms and ammunition.
Does that scare you ever? That you might not be able to finish it in next 15 months?
It doesn't scare me. It pushes me to be more energetic and to do my best in order to do it.
Perfect.
So I'm always in the action mode.
थैंक यू सो मच ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. अगर आपको और भी ऐसी क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए.